how I find the meaning of life and happiness in this life. I know it is not a typical topic for my channel, but on the first place I'm a human being and then I'm a software engineer. So about meaning of life, everything started when I started to discuss with my friend about what is the meaning of life, because if we will not get into account religious reasons, everyone can have a different religion and different meaning, depends on the religion, but overall, in case of like the universe, our life looks like there is no meaning. And I figured out that you should just give a meaning to your life. Like, I will show you an example. A lot of people like give the meaning of their life to their children, and they say like, I live for my child, I live for my family. The people can live for their job, sport, etc. And what is important to understand it, that to not do it unconsciously but do it consciously, because if you do it unconsciously and your child fails you, like, or your job, or you even just got the destination that you wanted, you become an Olympic champion, you always in your whole life wanted something and you got it. Like, I know, I forgot the name, there's a swimmer, Olympic champion, and when he when he started to be Olympic champion in the first place, he just got a depression because he gave the meaning of in his life to the sport, and he to be a Olympic champion, and he was, and he find an interest to the life. So it's important to consciously do it, and when you get there, when you reach that goal, because the meaning of life and the goal, it's very similar things, you consciously give another one. Depends, you failed the first one, like, or the other person failed you, if it's another person, yes, like, it's better to live for yourself at the beginning, not give to other person. But anyway, the most important thing to do everything consciously, like when you understand that you did it, it's not unconscious, like, not, you don't understand why is it. And the second topic about happiness, how I find happiness, because everyone suffer more or less, we all have problems. It can be war, it can be relationship, I see both in my life. It can be like losing of closer person of your life, family issues, can be a lot of things, it depends on a person. But I think the problem, it was mine too, and to other people too, that I was looking like the life is happiness, it's like good thing, and then there is like coming something bad, and you are saying like, why it's so unfair, why it happens like this. But when you switch your mindset and you understand that life is unfair and it's more suffering, then there is no happiness on the natural state of life. And in the life there are some phases that are happy, good, can be more or less, but everything in our life is phases. Our sleep, our energy level, everything is like down, up. And when I understood that life is more like in the lower level, in the down level, in the harder level, but there are some happiness in life, I started to just be happy more in that moments when everything is good in my life. And when there is something hard come to my life, I just say, okay, more like soon or late it had to come. So I'm ready for it and I can handle it, because after it can be good state. It's everywhere now, life like this. So be ready to that life sometimes can be hard, and be ready to handle it. Like, there's a good saying, better to be a soldier in the garden than gardener in the war. So be soldier on the garden. Be ready that life can be hard, and be ready to handle it, because it's normal that there are harder part of in the life. And the second, as we already decided, give a meaning, understand. Like probably everyone have meaning, but you should consciously understand what is the meaning of your life at this moment. How to understand it? Just do journaling or talk to your closer friend or maybe wife, husband, but better talk to yourself. No one knows you better than yourself.